you see me? I think you can see me. Let me know, because it looks like it's lagging on this. So let me know, anyone who's watching, if you can see me. Because it's like the first time I've done this, so yeah, it could be rough. Who knows? Um, but yeah. Hello. Ah, okay. Someone can see me. Oh, hello. Bennett Chimp. Oh, hello, Bennett Chimp. Hi. Can you hear me alright? Can you hear me? Can you see me? I don't know. I'm going to assume you can. Oh, wait. Howdy. Hello. Hello, Chi. How you doing? Lagging a little, yeah? Oh. Yeah, I think it's... You know why? Because it's not even... it's wireless. It's a broadband. That's probably why. But hey, man, you know what? It would take me forever to sort this out in OBS, so we're just gonna go with it. Hopefully, it sorts itself out. But hello, everyone. Lovely to see you, man. This is like my first live stream. You know, I'm gonna be honest with you. I was nervous at this. Like, I've never done anything live. I am a proper, um, yeah. I'm a proper YouTube, so I'm just trying to read these comments while you're coming in. Okay, Chi. Okay, hi. See, but you need to sort out the mic. Oh, can you not hear me? Let me know if you can hear me. Because I don't want to go into something you can't even hear. Just say yeah. Just give the thumbs up if you can hear me. If not, then I don't know what. Thank you very much. I am a virgin to the live stream, so my virginity has been successfully taken. um, but yeah, man, no, listen, I'm going to say I was proper nervous to do this because I've never done anything live. I've usually watched them on Instagram or YouTube, but there's no repeats of this. You know, you can't edit it out. You can't do a retake. It is what it is. So yeah, man. Still getting some people saying the sound's a bit dodgy. I've got this mic here. I use this for my makes me look all professional. Look, hold on, do you see it? Hold on. I've got this mic. I'm gonna bring this mic closer to me. That's why I do my hold on. Horrible echo. Yeah, these are technical difficulties, man. This is how it's gonna be. This is the first one. I'm gonna have to figure out the better way to do this. Maybe it's broadband because where I live, the internet's a bit slow here. But just persevere with me. I'm hoping we can get through it. And yeah, hold on. Let me see if I can do something. Hold on 1 second. Let me see if I can sort something out. Because some people saying can hear you, but sounds a bit dodgy. I'm just going to continue. I think I've sorted something out. We're going to continue. Anyway, I just want to say thank you. I've reached 10,000 subscribers, which is absolutely crazy. I like oh what? Hold on. You sound like a Dalek. Can you hear yourself? If so, turn that off. It might help. Okay, all right then. You know what? Let's do this. 1 second. Bear with me 1 second. Let me turn this off because maybe it's the blooming mic. See, I'm getting all these. I've got all this equipment. You tell me it ain't working. What's going on? Hold on 1 second. Bear with me. Bear with me. Bear with me. Hold on. So, this is what I'm saying. This is real stuff, man. This ain't no A-class production. Hold on. So this. I've got all these leads here as well. Alright, I'm gonna take this off. You know. 1 second. I promise you this will not happen next time. Alright, can you hear me now? Tell me if you can hear me now. We're going to have to go with this, guys. Until I sort this mic out, we're going to have to go with this. But tell me if you can hear me. Tell me if you can hear me. Can hear you now. Good. Thank you, Jess. Thank you, Jess. Can hear you now. Thank you, Ben. And Chi and Tony and Louise and... Oh, there's a lot of people. Gingerbread Girl. Just some funny names, man. I'm just going to continue this because I don't want to unplug anything because next thing you know, the Mac will turn off. So we're just going to... I'm a Dalek. Hey, man. I hope you like fiction. Right, let's go into it. So, thank you for the 10,000 subscribers. A month ago, I had about 700. And I was just like shooting videos just to shoot them. I actually had a previous YouTube channel, but YouTube removed that, and we're not going to go into that of why they did that, but maybe a later date we'll talk about that. But anyway, so I put up a video talking about the state of the world. There's something that I always sort of like thought in my head, and I had an incident that happened to me. I was like, you know what, I'm so angry, I'm going to make a video. And I made a video. And yeah, it did very well. And I didn't know people felt the same way. So I was like, all right then, I've got a lot of stuff to say. So yeah, man, I'm 40 years old. I've lived in London all this time, and London has definitely changed. But before I go into that, so what I want to talk about first is workplace bullying. That was the main sort of topic of this, because I spoke to some other guy, I think last week, and he was telling me about the situation he was going through at work. And that's what sort of prompted me, because we were talking about it, and I was like, you know what, it'd be good to... I see so many good comments and stuff like this. It'd be good to interact with people live, you know, and talk about it, because this is something that's happened to me, I'd say 3 times. I've had the work bullying 3 times. And it's funny because, I don't know, man, I'm like a proud guy, so you know, I don't know. I always thought, you know, bullying happened to people. I don't know, that just weren't me. Like that doesn't happen to me. It happens to other people. You know, I reckon I'm sort of strongish. I can handle it. Man, oh man, it's psychological warfare. Some people, and I think from what the comments have been on the short that I put out last week, I think they target people that are well natured, that are honest, maybe not all the time, but you know, people like that, I think they target them because they can take advantage of them, because these people want to do the best, like I'm sure a lot of you do. So yeah, this happened to me. So gee, I've never been bullied at work. Yeah, you know what, you're lucky, man, you're lucky. Now is okay, the workplace I'm at is good, but I've had nightmares. So there's one company I'm going to talk about. I won't mention the name, but this company is in Brent Cross. It's no longer with us anymore. The company, I think it went to administration, but it was a phone shop. Gingerbread Girl, it happened to me. There you go. Okay, yeah, it happened to you. Listen, it happens. But let me go into it. So yeah, I was working in a phone shop, and this is when I was in my 20s. And no, was I in my 20s or 30s? I think I was in my 30s. Early 30s. Or maybe my 20s. No, it was my early 20s. And yeah, I was working in this phone place. And, you know, you had to get... it's commission based, so you had to sell contracts and things like this. And they made you do some awful stuff. I remember I had to sell an iPhone to an old lady. I didn't need an iPhone, because like, the iPhones at the time were really big for like the points that you get. So, you know, you just have to like, sell them, and they put a lot of pressure on you to make the cut, man. So they had this leaderboard as well. So it's literally like a race to get the, you know, the top salesperson. And it's, you know, this grandma came in, I saw the iPhone, it was bad, man. I told her it can do all sorts. Like I was telling her, like, yeah, you can find it anyone in the world. Listen, I don't even forgive myself for what you know, the stuff I was saying. I just needed the deal. But there was a manager there. No, it was a supervisor actually. And I was behind him. I was talking to someone, And then like he said something, and we was just me and this other colleague, my work colleague, was just laughing. And then he looks, he's dealing with a customer. He turns around, looks at me, and he goes, "Mate, what are you laughing at? You won't be laughing for long." I was like, you know, when it's awkward all of a sudden. You know, when you look at each other like, okay. And the customer there, she's like, she's looking down, innit? She don't know what to do. It came out of nowhere. And then like, so I was like, okay, cool, I'll leave it alone. And I took a little break. I came back, and I was like, he's like, "Oh, can I see you in the outside in the corridor?" So I went outside. The guy started going into one, started saying, "You're this, you're an idiot," and all this kind of stuff. And I was like, "Whoa, bro, like, don't talk to me like that." I think when I was younger, I was more sort of, I didn't follow the rules as much, so I wasn't so, what's the word? I wasn't so regulated, so to speak. So I was giving back. But the things he was saying some mean stuff. I don't even want to, I don't want to say it on this platform. And to be honest, like, he shouldn't be saying that at all. So I was like, all right, cool, man. So I was shaking and all that kind of stuff. I was shaking. I went to talk to the main manager. I was like, yeah, this guy was talking to me in a certain way. And the main manager sticks up for him. Like, he's like, oh, yeah, well, he's been with us long and, we trust him and all this sort of stuff. So I was like, wow, man. Like, does anyone have my back? So I talked to my colleague. He was like, and it was the weirdest thing. Like, my colleagues, I think because they thought these guys had real power. So they all sort of like went into sheep. And it was the only one, I was sticking up for myself. No one was helping me. I was really getting picked on. And that built over for like a week and a bit. And I remember I was getting anxious. You know, them ones where, the people that have been sort of bullied at workplace, the ones where you wake up and, you just feel that dread, that anxiety. You dream about a job. You've had it when you dream about a job. I was dreaming. They were nightmares. I wake up in like cold sweats, like, that kind of thing. Like, it was mad. And I remember one day, I think, when you get pushed too far. I had enough, man. And I remember I walked back in. I walked in there. It was raining. I think I was supposed to start my shift about like 20 minutes. And when you're so angry, you're not even feeling the rain. I was just out there. I was like, I'm not going to let you treat me like this. Like, you're kind of ruining my life. Like, you're affecting my personal life. I hate coming in here. I'm trying to look for a job, not getting another job. I was like, I'm not going to take this. I remember I went in there. I walked. He was standing there, this guy, and I walked directly towards him. And then I was going to keep walking. I was a bit different these times. And he went out the way and that sort of thing. And then I left it eventually. I couldn't take it. It was a bit of a scumbag company. Hence why they're no longer there. So, that was an awful experience. But that was one where I did fight back. Other two experiences are I think worse where I didn't. But let me just go for the comments, man. Let me see. So Ben Seymour Music, it says, it's happened to me too. When I had my autism diagnosis, things got better for me. How did they get better for you, actually? Is it because you understood yourself more? Is that how they got better for you? So you can sort of regulate yourself a bit better. I don't know. Explain that. Hazard Thornbush said, narcissist boss knows I'm autistic, calling me a retard. Oh my gosh. Except line managers. Oh yeah. They're all in league with each other. HR isn't, I've realised this over time, HR isn't there for you. They're there to protect the company. They'll make sure everyone's good. Like, I've noticed that. I'll go into why. I would have known that. Okay, Guardian Gav. Yeah, it's wild. It happened to me a lot. Like, I'm so mentally destroyed. Yeah, my story is different than other people. Oh, what's your different? I like you don't trust anybody these days. Yeah. And then Frankie Air Max says, for what I've observed, people who bully at work are so miserable in their job life and don't have the balls to find another, whether they know they can't do better or lack the confidence to leave. Yeah, I think as well, I'm going to talk about one company, but that manager, she was so in line with the directors and the higher uppers, you call them. I'll just call them higher uppers. That she was untouchable and she can get away with a lot of stuff. Hold on. Louise M said the worst kind of people always seem to make it to the top. This is the thing. It's like being a scumbag is rewarded. Like I've noticed that in this world, man. Like being just it's all that dog eat dog sort of stuff. That's rewarded. How? Why is that? Like what happened to when you really try hard and you give your all and you know? What happened to that? It's not even so much the hard workers I find. It's more the people that brown nose or are willing just to walk all over people, stab people in the back and all that sort of stuff. I've noticed that. Okay, so Guardian got back. He says, it's hard to explain everything on text, but I find it easy to talk about on a call face to face usually. You know what? Listen. This is, I actually, okay, all right, let me pause this actually, because you've brought up actual important thing. I want to explain, we'll come back to this bullying thing, but I want to explain something. I'll get back into the comments as well. I want to explain something about what I have, my intentions for this channel, right? Because I've seen there's been loads of positive comments. I thank you for that. But negative ones as well, right? And I kind of leave them all in it because, I'm used to rejection. I'm a graphic designer. You get used to that. You get the skin's thick. Actually, let me have a little drink. I've got 2 drinks here. So I've got my, that's for my energy. This crap here, Diet Coke. Shouldn't really be drinking that, but hey. And then I've got this. This is the vitamin stuff. This is the good stuff. So if you see me getting stressed, I'll be reaching for this. If I'm chill, I'm reaching for this. I'm stressed now. No, just it's open, innit? Right. I just want to talk about this channel. So I'll be honest, yeah. The aims initially for this channel were, just to get loads of subscribers and have a life on YouTube and get loads of money and all that sort of stuff. That was the original aim. And I was doing it at 35 subscribers. I'm going to be proper transparent. This is what the aim was. I didn't really think much of it. But after I did that video about the way the world is, actually, even before that, just what happened to me in my life, and then subsequently that video, it, I don't know, man, it kind of changed my mindset because a lot of people felt the same how I felt in regards to the darkness in this world, in this society, this evilness, this toxicity that's palpable. A lot of people felt the same, and a lot of people are asking is there places for like-minded people where we can sort of congregate, get together? I did a video talking about, I don't know if you've seen it, talk about dreams and goals. My dream, it would be to create 2 things. One for people that are, local, they can travel to in London or the UK, where we can kind of get together, kind of like a retreat, where just like-minded people play games, just have that community feel. Because I miss the community, man. I miss people sort of saying hi, people being in the same sort of boat, talking to each other. I miss that. I grew up in the 90s, man. I'm an 80s baby, but grew up in the 90s. So I want to create something like that. And for people that can't travel, people far Australia or something like that, maybe some virtual place where we can have hangouts and stuff like this. Because I don't know about you guys, I find when I'm with people that are just normal people, I'm way more comfortable. In the corporate world, not so much, because there's a lot of nonsense in the corporate world. You know what I mean? And I just want to make something like that, man, like a little sort of sort of place where we can sort of hang out and stuff like this. And that's basically the age of that's basically the aim of the channel. And life after 40, it's I know a lot of things. Not because I'm smart or anything, just because I've lived longer than maybe a few of you, maybe not all of you. I don't know. What's the age range actually? People put in the chat. What's the what? Because I always think am I talking to people that are younger than me? Am I talking to people that are older than me? But if you don't mind, just put your age in there. I'm curious. I'm curious to find out. But And also also with this channel, I know they say, oh, it's not positive, it's a negative channel. I've heard a lot of that. There's a lot of positive channels out there, right, that you can go to. Thanks for putting the ages there, 39, 37, 37. Keep going with that. There's a lot of positive channels out there that I watch, some brilliant ones, right? I'm not a negative channel. You know what I am? Who's ever watched Toy Story? Is it Toy Story? What's the Toy Story where all of them are in the trash compactor and all like holding hands because they're gonna go into the fire? Is that Toy Story 4 or 3? Maybe it's 3. Anyway, I'm the guy. Well, my channel is the one where it's like, yeah, we're all going to this, but we're kind of together, man. Like, we know what's up, innit? But we're going to fight this, we're going to deal with this, we're going to do it together. Toy Story 3, okay. Or you're saying you're 3 years old. Nah, I think you're saying Toy Story 3. That's kind of how I see myself. I'm always that. I'm like the one where you're on the treadmill, yeah? You know, you're in the gym, you're treadmill, you're dying, like you hit the wall hard. You know, oh, you look. And the guy's like, yeah, I'm feeling it too, man. It's hard, and let's keep going. That's kind of how I see this channel. Do you know what I mean? Just being realistic. So yeah, let me go for the ages. So let's start. So Omar, 39, Frankie, 37, Grave Rave, 37, Lisa Simpson, 54, Tin Man, 53, Darius Thompson, 29. Ah, you're a young buck, man. You're young. Shaw Barber, 37, going on 38. Hey, man, it's cool, man. Guardian Gav, 25. Today, 54. PBGBR, 49. Louise, 43. Gingerbread Girl, 43 from Manchester. What's up, Manchester? My uncle lives there, actually. What part of Manchester are you from? Omar. Okay. Yeah. Hold on. What's this? Cheetah. Let's set up a meeting for Londoners. In Costa in London somewhere. Oh, Costa. I was thinking like what? Costa del Sol or something. Sorry. Costa in London somewhere. A first meeting and then expand to a meeting in major cities. See, this is what I'm saying. I like this. This is the kind of thing. This is what I kind of hope. Like people just spitballing ideas. Because listen, man, I don't want to say too much because we're on YouTube and all that, but the powers that be ain't gonna help you, man. I've realised in this life we kind of got to do it ourselves. You know, we just got to take control ourselves, man. Who remembers that Bobby Brown? Got to take control. We got to take control because they have other notorious and infamous ideas for us. I tell you. So we got to do it ourselves, man. Make the communities ourselves. I'm 62. Sorry, Sandra. I'm 62. Toronto. Oh wow, Canada. Yeah, man. Cool. We got people from Canada. That's crazy. R620, youngest one watching so far. Old Trafford. Oh God, you're not a Man United fan, are you? It's cool if you're a Man United fan. It's alright. I'm an Arsenal fan. I'm a gooner. Sandra, 61, moved from UK to Jamaica. How was it? Oh, you did the move. How are you finding the move? Chi Devlin. I can't stand Bobby Brown. Bobby Brown's alright, man. Hey, listen, his music's tight. I don't know about him, but his music's tight, man. His old school ones, innit? The New Jack Swing. Alright, so sorry. So let me go back into the bullying thing, and then I'll hit the comments again after. Hold on, I'm gonna get for the energy stuff, man. This is the vitamin. I put a vitamin tablet in this. I'm getting quite parched. Hold on. Okay, so I talked about the I was working for a company where I was bullied and I fought back. I'll be honest with you, this next one, yeah. I think this next one may have been one of the darkest times. I'm not sure. I just seen new edition with Boss. Come on, Frankie, yeah, Max. Anyway, yeah, this. Okay, so this is when I got, I was well into on my way as in the corporate world as a designer. So I'm a graphic designer, just in case anyone didn't know. That's my day job. So yeah, this is a company. I'm not gonna name the name, but it's in Hammersmith, and they work with kids, and that's all I'm gonna say. Anyway, right? That's all I'm gonna say. Yeah, so in Hammersmith, we work with kids. Well, we used to. Anyway, So, it was good initially. Actually, I met one of my mates. I was supposed to see actually, but I couldn't this weekend. But anyway, yeah, I met a good friend from there. He used to kind of mentor me actually in a way before he left. And then there was a manager there who I liked, and then she left. When these people left, I was the oldest, and it was a bunch of. In that time, they were like in their 20s, that sort of thing. Um, but I noticed that I didn't really fit in to their peanut bubbles. Come on, you guys. Sorry. I'm gonna concentrate on the talking. Sorry. I didn't fit into the climate. They were quite preppy, young. Yeah, that sort of thing. Girls. And it doesn't matter if they're girls or not, but I'm just saying what they were. And I just didn't fit in, man. They didn't. I would find that there'd be socials and things like that, and then I wouldn't even be invited to them. You know how, kind of not what's the word for it? How you feel where it's like, you're in there and they talk about social they did last night, and you're just there like, oh, yeah, I didn't know anything about that. And it's not so much that I would have gone actually, but it was a way they used to isolate me from a lot of stuff, go on lunch breaks, not even say anything to me. That was really like mental warfare. And then they used to give me a lot of work. It used to suck actually, if I think about it, because the feelings coming back. They used to give me so much work to do, and I'm a person. I don't know. Maybe it's the way I was raised. But my mum was like, just you always got to work hard, and then other people do your best you can. Be on time, all this kind of stuff, all these principles, and I kept that going. That's never left me. I have a great work ethic, but they do this thing where they make you feel that you're not good. That's the worst thing about it. When you think you're good at your job, and people have like commented and commended you and said great positive stuff. I'm not saying they always need to, but these guys had a way of making you feel like, oh, it's not acceptable, it's not good enough. And I remember I was questioning myself. I, they used to do things like that. They used to say rumours. There'd be rumours about me, and I would hear it. It was like, oh, mate, I heard this. I'm like, what? Like, that's not true. Like, who said that? Do you know what I mean? And yeah, man, I used to. Oh man, that was one where. And I remember the main instigator of that. I spoke to her. I spoke to her like cordially. I was like, is there anything I can do? I came to it as like this. I was like, is there anything I could do more, because I'm getting a lot of like, the reviews you're saying I'm not doing enough, and getting a lot of negative comments on my work. Is there anything I can do for you? And it was like, no, you just got to try harder. But I'm like, I'm trying hard. I'm trying hard all the time, you know. And then my previous manager, she was happy with that. But then she left. She just walked out. So maybe she knew something was wrong there. But they have a way of just making you feel crap about yourself, man. And I used to spend a lot of sleepless nights again. I used to, man, talk about depression. Boy, yeah, I was feeling it. I won't go into it. I was thinking some silly thoughts, and I'll leave it there. But it, and I was like, these guys are like half my age, but yet they're making me like, they're talking to me like I'm some imbecile. Do you know what I mean? I was like, I don't deserve this. Like, I work hard a lot of the times, and then I was trying to like keep up. So I was not keep up, but I was trying to do extra work, and I was doing it, staying later, doing it on the weekends, just to like have this thing where to make them, to think, yeah, this, that like this work that I'm doing, please. That, I don't know. It's weird. I don't know. Maybe it's something about me. I don't know, but yeah, man, that sucked. That sucked. Um, yeah, that wasn't good, man. And I had the similar. That was one time there, and then I had a similar time a few years ago. But there was this. The only difference about this was everyone was feeling it. Everyone was getting bullied. Everyone. It weren't just me. I wasn't the only one out. The odd one out. Everybody was this. Basically, it was after the lockdown. So this company, this is a. I'm trying not to say the words, the names of these companies, man, just in case, innit? But I don't want to put anyone on blast like that, because this is not who I am. But Maybe I am. I don't know. But I'm trying not to be tonight. Anyway, yeah, there was this one company, design company again. They they make TVs and electrical devices. Believe it like that. Anyway, so and they're pretty. You probably have a device made by them, and we leave it like that. Anyway, so I worked for them, and I was in the marketing department, and yeah, there was this woman, and I think it was she was when I joined, she wasn't there. So this was after lockdown. No, was it after lockdown? Yeah, I think it was after. Yeah, it was. Anyway, so I joined, and then she was ill because I think she caught that infamous bug. There's certain things I don't want to say only because I've had YouTube before and I said certain things and yeah, it got taken away. So I'm just being very careful with my words. Yeah, if you know, you know. Anyway, so um, yeah, she wasn't there when I started. Everything was fine. I mean, it was hard work, but is it it was supposed to be hard. You knew it was gonna be with the workloads, with the clientele, that sort of thing. Um, and then she returned, and people warned me about her. Man, they were talking about her like she's Darth Vader or something. Like when she comes, the Empire, evil Empire's coming back. Like she was something. I was, when you think, okay, you're talking about, but it's cool, man. I'll just be cool with her. I'll do my work. It'd be, what can she say? It'd be fine. Yeah, it weren't fine. This was so bad. I actually had to. I remember they did this thing. Tell me if you've had this. Yeah, they did this thing where, you know, when they just say your work isn't up to par, or whatever. Like some work was fine, and others they're like, no, it's not good, right? Because it's hard in design. Design is subjective, but I think maybe you all can relate to this, right? There was this time where she she was crazy. Okay, so sorry, I'm just remembering it. She actually um, took my work, she reviewed it, and she said, "All right, I'm gonna need to send it to three other people to get checked before you can submit it." Do you know what that basically means? That basically means you're like some waste man of a designer or waste girl, whatever. You're some waste person of a designer, or you need it to be double checked, triple checked, quadruple checked. Because you're liable to muck up. Basically, that's what she's saying. Like everything was scrutinized. Matt even got to a thing where even like Photoshop jobs, she was checking like if I'm editing photos, like it just she'd do this thing. She wouldn't even look at it. So yeah, send it to this person, send it to that person, send it to that person. Now, all right, the way I'm talking, you're making me sound like I suck at my job, but man, I've worked for some top companies. I've had some great feedback, yeah, some great reviews from some big companies. But she was going like I was some small fry, like I just come out of primary school, and then they put me on, and a lot of it was mistakes that they made in a briefing process. But anyway, let me not get into that. Then they put me on a review. You ever who's been on a review before? When they're like, yeah, we're doing it. We're gonna have a 6 month probation period. That's what they call. Sorry, not is it probation or review? But they put you on this sort of 3 month thing, and it's like we're checking in 3 months to see if you've improved. I can't remember if it's review or probation. First time I've ever had that actually, and I was like, yo, I can't do this. I remember I went on holiday with my partner, yeah, and then like I'll be there, yeah, on holiday. It's holiday, and then when you're just there like looking down, she'll be like, "Oh, you're right." I'm like, huh? "Oh yeah, 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 fine." Like, them ones, like you're just like staring at your food kind of thing, like that. I hate the power they have over your personal life. I hate that. That's the worst thing. And it's the fact that you see these people and deal with these people more than your own loved ones. That I can never get with that. I can never get with that. But yeah, man, I ended up getting signed off for stress. I was stressed, man. I was stressed. I could my health took it took a hit, man. It took a hit. I had to get out of there. I know that there's a lot of YouTubers out there that say, oh, stay in your job, all this kind of stuff. Don't leave until you get the right job. And I know that's probably sensible advice. But if it's affecting your health, nah, man. Like, surely I don't want to give advice to anyone like that. Like, listen, I don't want to put anyone in issues or anything like that. But I just think, yeah, when your personal health is in trouble, when you're being affected like that, when you're affecting, I'm having arguments with loved ones out of nowhere. It's not their fault. Do you know what I mean? Because I'm just stressed. Like, that's when, nah, you can't stay at that kind of place. I know what they say, the mind, all that kind of stuff. But your own health, man, your life matters. These people make you think that it don't. Make you think that, you're just another cog in a wheel, and we need them. You need us desperately, and you'll be replaced by 100 other people, and you're nothing. And they do this on purpose. I think it's a thing of trying to keep you down, to not let you get so big for your boots. But I don't think it's worth it, man. I don't think it's worth it. I think your mental health is worth it, because you only get one shot at life. I know it's hard finding a job, especially now, these days. I hear the horror stories. One friend ain't had a job in nearly it'll be coming up to 2 years. Another one, a year and a bit. I know it can be hard, yeah? But, man, I don't think, there must be way, even if you have to rely, but if you've got family members or friends or something like that, I don't think it should be, you should sacrifice your own health for this, man. It don't sit right for me. It never did. It never did. Seeing them more than your own loved ones, your own friends. Really? Really? I don't know, man. Let me go back into the comments and see what you guys are saying, man. Okay, so Trubo. Very true. Just an observation about negative energy in society. Things have changed. Life used to be much better and happier. Hope it gets better. That was from Jiddafi? Yeah, man, it used to be a lot better. Listen, it weren't great, man. Like, listen, it before the whole, that whole period 5 years ago. Yeah, things weren't, it wasn't as bad, but it wasn't great. I mean, I used to watch like people like David Icke for a reason. Do you know what I mean? And a lot of other people. But yeah, things were, but it weren't this bad. Earlier than that, like early 2000s, late 90s, early 2000s, it was, good. It was great. Do you know, let me tell you this, right? I've probably said this before in a video. I remember as a kid walking down the street, yeah, in the summertime, doors were open. It weren't that they forgot to close them. Doors were just open. People be like, it was like nothing. No one expected anyone to do anything. I used to be able to play in the park, because I used to live in Kilburn back in the day, right? I used to be able to play in the park, yeah, with kids, other kids and all that. My mum weren't there. The parents weren't there. They didn't need to be there. Why would they need to be? Just make sure she come out if I'm late for dinner, that kind of thing. Get your backside in by 4, whatever dinner time was. I can't remember. Standard. Even going Notting Hill Carnival, it was like, you bring kids and stuff, like, you wouldn't have to worry about anything. Now, awful, man. Times have really changed. Really changed. Let's see. Let's go. This is from Maddie. Yes. Yes, but you're scared of bullies. Hence, why they bully and get away with it. Hence why I think you meant hence. Yeah. Yeah, I am, I don't like bullies, man. When I was at school, I used to defend people that got bullied. I remember I was bullied one time at school, and I used to defend people that that were bullied. I don't like them, man. I don't like them. I'm just being honest, Okay, Chi. Do you think bullying is worse back before the millennium or after? I think no, it's definitely worse now, because I found that the mental bullying is way worse than the physical one. Back in the day, physical one, you just get punched, like, you know what I mean? Get beaten up. That's for all the knife stuff and everything like that. Just get beaten up and bruised. Like, that whole sticks and stones will break my bones, but words will never. That's a load of cobblers. yo, that the words and the mental welfare, the warfare, how they do it, the certain things they do, it's a lot worse, man. It's a lot. I'd rather get beaten up than that. Honestly, it's a lot worse. Okay, some Axis 203. There are lots of underlying issues with people. Why they are unpleasant, and sadly, it can be things going on in their lives that are very sad that we don't know. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's true. I know that, but yeah, but no. But the thing is, I have things going on in my life. I've had some terrible things going on in my life. Do you know what I mean? I don't go in and say, Johnny, get them papers to me now. End of play. Like, I don't do that. Do you know what I mean? You know, I don't go, Lisa, like, where's that project? Where is it? Like, you know what I mean? I'm not doing stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? I have respect for people. I know it's not their fault. You know, funny, it reminds me of a funny thing. I remember, you know, when people say you go into work or anyway, and it's like people say you're right. I had to curb this back because I'm a real open person. Yeah, I remember this one guy. He goes to me, "Yeah, you're right," and I was honest. I was like, "Nah, mate. Like, I'm tired. Like, you know, my mum's not well. I'm stressed out. I'm not comfortable here. I'm not all this sort of stuff." I remember him looking at me like, right, okay. And he was like, yeah, I just wanted a normal default. Yeah, I'm fine, mate. You wanted that answer. And I realised, oh, you wanted a default answer. Sorry, why was I being honest? What? Silly me. Yeah. Maddie yes says, bullying is still rife and never been worse. Always the same, just hidden. Fair enough. There's no excuse for bullying yet. Jonathan, just loving hear this guy talk. Oh, thank you, man. You know, yeah. I don't know what to say to that. Yeah, man. I'll keep talking, innit? Like, wait, what time is it? I'm gonna be here for 15 more minutes. All right, 15 more minutes. Yeah, because I plan to do like an hour. But you know what? I'm gonna try and do this once a week, man. Actually, let me know. I'm gonna ask you, man. Let me leave it to the chat. Like, should I do this once a week? Should I? Because I like talk. I think it's something more real about it. You know, just interacting with people. You know, and let me know if you think I should do this like once a week or something, or should continue this live stream. I will fix the technical difficulties, but I think it's working better now. So just let me know. Just put it in the chat if you think so. Let me see. So I'm just gonna go. Oh, I got a donation. This is the first donation I've got, I think. Then. Oh man, Alberic Walters, man. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Oh man, appreciate that, man. Love. Oh wait, no. Let's celebrate their 5th super on live stream. Is that your fit? I don't know how this thing works, man. But thank you for that anyway. You know what? I've seen when they put the comment, they pin the comments. I need to do that. You know what I mean? Just pin comments. Okay, so yes, once a week is cool. That's from Albert Waters. Then yes, I'd like a live stream once a week. Yep. Okay. Yeah. I'll do a live stream once a week then, man. I'll just make it a routine. I'm into routines and stuff, you know. Thanks for having us. It's Jay Dustin. What's this? T-Act. Some people just can't do their job and go home. You know what? I think? I think a lot of these managers don't know how to manage. I think they should be manager training. Like, maybe they know their job well, but do you know how to manage people? Do you know how to be a captain of a crew and lead them successfully? Do you know how to want people to work hard for you? I've had managers, in design, but they've been so good. I want to do anything. I want to like impress them. I want to go the extra mile. I've had managers like that. Work's been a great place. Listen, it ain't been, I want to do, my own thing and stuff. And you wake up and Sunday at 7 p.m. You're like, oh God, gotta get ready in it, like. But it's been calm. It's been cool. I've had managers like that. But then I had those 3 managers, or 2 managers, 1 supervisor. Yes, be built to have a live stream weekly. Tina, yes, okay. Let me just go into this. John Smith, bro, I'm so happy to see you live. From your video, I actually noticed where you were blogging from. Ha ha ha. Looks like he's originally from Finchley, but no, yeah, well. Yeah, all right, mate. Bloody hell. All right, yeah, fair enough. All right. Yeah, but now I'm gonna have people start knocking on the door, innit? Like, you know. John Smith discovered you early on and glad you've blown up, man. Yeah, yeah. John Smith again. Yeah, I I didn't expect it. I, like I said, I was having bro. I had about 700 subscribers. I was just like, I wasn't even taking it seriously. No one, no one knew I had a YouTube and this YouTube channel. No one knew. I didn't tell anyone. I used to upload, yeah, and then like I'll put like mad production into it. Like I'd be having like quick edits. I'd have things coming up. I'd have like clips in it, all that stuff. Yeah, I get like 4 views. If I had 28 views on a video, I'd be like, yeah, that's doing all right. 28 views, like that's how bad it was. Like now, I think it's bad. At them times, I thought it was great. So yeah, man, I appreciate it for you, man. For you, you guys did this. You guys made me want to do this more. And there's so much things to talk about. I have so much wealth of experience, man, good and bad. And I think I just want to relate to people because I'm not a finished article. I don't like it. Tell me if you're the same. I don't like it when you just see. Well, not like I don't like it, but I don't really. These polished YouTubers, some of these polished people. It's good for them, but I can't relate to that, man, because I'm not polished. I got issues. I got problems. There's good things about me and there's bad things about me. I'm not perfect. No one is. That's why if anyone who watches Dragon Ball Z, I used to love a character called Vegeta. I never liked Goku because Goku's like the special perfect one. Goku was always the flawed character who always had to catch up. Vegeta was a character that actually represented life. I did a video about it. I always see him as life, always one step behind, but he always does his best to try and catch up. You know, I relate to those sort of things. Thanks for the hearts, AH1. Uh, Wait, hold on. El Veterano. We have all been there wanting to impress and please and be at hand anytime, any place. But the reward is just being used more and more until they're used. Oh my, you know what? That if I could pin that comment as well, bro. Like they literally, yeah. It's like a doll. They literally like they pull you all different angles, yeah. Slam you on the table, like yeah. Where's that report? Bam, bam, bam. This isn't good enough. Bam, bam, bam. You took 5 minutes extra on your lunch break. Bam, bam, bam. Get this work to me. End of play. Bam, bam, bam. And then they're like, all right, you're good. Yes. Like 2 hours after your shift. Here you go. There you go. Go with your family. Go on. Go to your loved ones. You're all there mucked up. A lot of the times I go home, man. Like my baby girl. I'm there at home. I'm like trying to play with her, like half dead, like that sort of thing. You know what I mean? But I'll be honest, that is just hard work. A lot of that is hard work. And I don't mind it so much when it's a hard work. But when it's like, yeah, like we talked about, the bullying. But for last, I've got so much stuff to say. I mean, I'm going to have to go in like 10 minutes. But I just want to say about the worlds. I wanted to spend a bit longer on it, but I was just waffling, I guess. I don't know. But yeah, this place isn't the same. And like I said earlier, I think we need to take it upon ourselves to do something better. I was watching this channel, right? And he was talking about this guy, he wrote his book. And he put it up onto an AI platform. And the AI platform was able to review the book, right? And create a podcast of AI people. It was a man and a woman speaking, podcast format, having a conversation. Not real AI, right? And they talk about the book, and it was crazy when I listened to it. There was like the person was stuttering, there was there was ahs, there was like pauses, there was like joking. Like maybe I'll do a video and I'll sort of maybe link it or talk about that. But this thing sounded too real. Like, are we surprised about how far AI has come? Like from when it's like it was that whole infamous kind of Will Smith eating the noodles, kind of the spaghetti, and it just looks fake, to now what it is. I don't know about you, but has it just taken like a sharp leap? Like, I don't know, it's weird in a short amount of time. But I looked at this, two people talking, I'm like, this is eerie, man. Listen, I have pretty much strong views on AI. Listen, AI is good, right? It can help you if you use it. But I'm seeing a whole lot of dangers with this AI. I'm seeing, I'm seeing some like it just taking, taking jobs away if you're like a writer, copywriter, that sort of things. I'm seeing a lot of that. I'm seeing a lot of, I'm seeing people actually like. There's this one story where this person was having a relationship with AI. I think it's in America or something. But this person, it reminded me of a film called Her. You know, Joaquin Phoenix and Scarlett Johansson when he's talking to the app and he's having a relationship with her. People are doing that now. That's a reality now. It's yeah. I'll save the AI stuff because there's I want to go deep into that, but it always comes to this thing that I heard. It's a great quote. It's very intelligent to build an atom bomb, but it's wise not to use it. So I'll repeat that again. So it's very intelligent to build an atom bomb, but it's wise not to use it. It's very intelligent with all this AI and all this kind of stuff and drones and all this kind of thing. But with it getting better and better, what use are we going to have? I don't know if you guys heard of transhumanism and all that kind of stuff, but yeah, it's heading that way. But I'll talk about it another time. Let's see, let's read through this. So, Louise M. Yeah, I like the realness of your videos. Your channel was suggested to me and it was actually so relatable. Thank you very much. I appreciate that, man. Real talk. Check the song Use Me by Bill Withers. Okay, Use Me. Okay, let me, you know what? I will. Let me just type this in. Use Me. When people suggest links, I'll put that, I'll check that one out. I've never heard that one. Thank you. I will catch the rest later. Yeah, man, thanks for jumping on, AI will be humanity's downfall. Listen, man, AI is like Skynet, bruv. And I feel like John Connor's out here, you know what I mean, man? John Connor and that. AI is like Skynet. Maybe we just go to the headquarters, man. You know what I mean? Like, just break it, you know what I mean? And just try and find a chip or whatever, innit? You know what I mean? Man, it's crazy. It's crazy. Yeah. And what's this? John Smith. Do you ever worry about the UK being dragged into war? And $1 million question. Would you fight or die for Keir Starmer? You know what? I've got interesting viewpoints on Keir Starmer. A lot of people probably disagree with this, but I don't believe Keir Starmer's a problem. And you know why I don't believe Keir Starmer's a problem? Because, like I said, I've been here for a long time and I've realised it's not so much the person put in charge, it's the regime. I think, to me, and this is my personal opinion because I'm apolitical now, don't you notice that the world seems to go in a certain direction, no matter who's in charge? Do you know what I mean? I've lived through it, yet the things like NHS gets worse and worse, and all this kind of stuff, it just gets worse. Like, and they put all these people in, and they're like, this person will save it. No, we need to get our person in, and I see all of this, and I'm like, I'm the person I just kind of watch it from afar. I'm like, bro, you got these guys that are happening. Like, what's happening over here? What's happening in the real world? It's like the Wizard of Oz, with these things are happening, but you've got the guy in the back, sort of like the puppeteer. I think when there's a certain course of that they want to take, man, I just think they put whoever's in charge, and then people just end up blaming that person. Say, if you get our person in, it's always if you get our person in. But yeah, do you notice a decline? And no matter who's in charge, that's my personal opinion. Anyway, Gingerbread Girl, congrats for your first live stream. Thank you, man. I'll be honest, I was nervous. I was nervous as hell. If you missed that at the beginning, I know we had a lot of technical issues, but I was like, I've never done this before. You know what I mean? You can't edit this one. You say something, that's it. That's your ass, as they say. You know what I'm saying? It's done. It's a wrap. It's donezo. You know, there's no, oh yeah, I didn't like that angle. Let me do that again. It's real. It's, you know what I mean. So yeah, man, never done it before, but I actually prefer live stream. If I put the two together, like compare the two, sorry, making like videos, and I still obviously keep doing that, but I like this live stream. I just like interact with you people, man. Uh, Vote me for next PM. I'll sort everything out. That's from Chi Development. Okay, yeah. Well, let me know your manifesto, brother. Let me know the manifesto, innit? uh, Unchained. You what? Unchained. You a female or male? Oh, right, they're talking to someone else. Like, that's you having your own thing there. Godivore. Hi, life after 40 blessings to you and thanks for your videos. Yeah, man. Yeah, bro, they're gonna keep coming. I'm on this, man. I've got a lot to say, and I feel if I keep doing it, I can maybe, do my dream of having like, what was suggested. Like that will happen very soon. I'm being honest with that. Like maybe we start off as like a coffee shop meetup. We get like a group together, a small group, and then we just start off there, or hire a venue, and just start off and see how it goes. I want to just get more subscribers. So yeah, people, listen, if you need to get more subscribers, tell people, share the video, all that kind of stuff, man. You know what I mean? Just get me going so I get more traction, because I think if anyone can do, I think we all have to do our bit, because they won't, and I think that the agenda is to destroy the community. Well, it's up to us to try and build it, man, in the way that, the right way. Do you know what I'm saying? That's why, yeah, man, I just want to keep pushing this out and getting more videos and getting more people watching and getting the traction up and taking it somewhere, you know. But I'm going to end it there, people. Yeah, man, this has been wonderful. I've enjoyed this thoroughly. Thank you to all you guys, man. Thank you so much. It's been great, and it's been humbling. I thought maybe I'll have like two people in this chat. Honestly, man, I don't know. I just thought, oh man, yeah, no one's gonna show up. Look, all you people showed up. It's it's still humbling. It's a humbling experience, all of this, but I'm just gonna keep going, man. So yeah, man, make sure you leave a like and comment, subscribe, and you know what I mean. And I'm a person that tries to go through all the comments as much as I can. You know, don't think like, just left a heart or something, just a like, ain't really. I try and read all the comments. There's so many, but I try and go for all of them, and you say some good stuff, so yeah. Anyway, I am gonna go before I keep waffling on, but take care, people, and I'll see you again in the next one, yeah? Okay, peace, I'm out.